Good. Happy Thursday morning, October 28th, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Thursday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. It's time to rise and shine and get this Thursday off to a good start. So sit back, relax, grab a good cup of coffee, and enjoy this Thursday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King, where we have a little bit of everything for you in this program. So let's get started right now on The Morning Show with Riley King. I'm Riley King, and let's begin. First up, Queen Elizabeth II cancels a trip to Global Climate Summit after hospitalization. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
America! After the past year-ish, everyone deserves something new. So, AT&T is giving
New concerns this morning for the health of Queen Elizabeth. The 95-year-old monarch canceling a trip to next week's Global Climate Summit in Scotland a week after spending the night in the hospital. Ian Panel is live outside Windsor Castle with the latest for it this morning. Good morning, Ian.
Yeah, good morning, Michael. That's right. For now, the Queen is here at Windsor Castle and staying put. The messaging seems to be keep calm and carry on. But of course, this latest news will prompt some anxieties about the Queen's health. Overnight, Queen Elizabeth cancelling another public appearance following her recent hospitalisation. On Tuesday, the palace announcing Her Majesty's regretfully decided that she'll no longer travel to Glasgow next week for the major climate conference. The palace saying she's disappointed but will address world leaders, including President Biden, by video. The 95-year-old monarch spent the night in the hospital last week and has been advised to rest by her doctors. A royal source telling ABC News she is in good spirits and is following advice by resting and doing only light duties.
She's not Superwoman, she's not immortal, and she is 95. And it's best, if you're that age, to just be cut a bit of slack and allowed to get better.
This is the second engagement the Queen's cancelled of late, last week calling off a visit to Northern Ireland. On Tuesday, she was seen making her first public appearance since being admitted to the hospital for overnight checks. Queen Elizabeth sitting at her desk, smiling broadly while carrying out virtual meetings with ambassadors. This morning, Buckingham Palace is remaining tight-lipped on precisely why she went to the hospital and what, if any, procedures she had done or illness she's been treated for.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
ABC News has been told simply it's not COVID-related. Well, despite the reassurances from Buckingham Palace, I think the fact that they tried to manage the news about the Queen's hospitalisation last week is going to leave many wondering how candid they are now being, with, I think, some anxiety here in Britain about the real health of the country's longest reigning monarch. Michael?
Anxiety around the world, Ian. All right, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Police identify gunmen and victims in Boise Mall shooting. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
The latest on that deadly shooting at an Idaho mall that left 2 people dead. The police have now identified the gunman who later died at the hospital, but are still searching for a motive. Alex Perez has more. He's there in Boise for us. Good morning, Alex.
Hey, good morning, Robin. Still a lot of unanswered questions here, but authorities say the suspected gunman was known to them and had prior run-ins with mall security due to disruptive behavior.
This morning, authorities on the hunt for answers after that mall shooting that killed 2 and injured at least 5 here in Boise. The fatal victims now identified as 49-year-old Roberto Padilla Arguelles and mall security guard Joe Acker, who police say confronted the shooter. Acker's family heartbroken.
You never expect to outlive your kids. So this is very difficult. And Joe was my baby.
Overnight, authorities revealing the suspected gunman, 27-year-old Jacob Berquist, died as a result of his injuries after a gunfight with officers arriving on the scene.
Shooting at Boise Town Square 350 North Milwaukee 7 Main for the security officer.
Police called to the Town Square Mall at about 2 o'clock Monday afternoon after reports of shots fired. Terrified customers scrambling to take cover. Officers confronting Berquist outside the mall building. Boise police say they found 18 spent shell casings inside the mall, showing that the shooter had multiple guns and ammunition.
The mall is scheduled to reopen here later today. Again, an exact motive in this case remains under investigation. Robin?
All right, Alex, thank you. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Rob.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report.
We should file a claim.
Pentagon officials warn about a potential terror attacks on U.S. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Turn now to a new warning from the Pentagon. A top official testified to Congress that the Afghan terror group ISIS-K could have the ability to attack the United States within 6 months. Our chief global affairs anchor, Martha Raddatz, is tracking the latest. Good morning, Martha.
Good morning, George. With no U.S. troops now in Afghanistan after that chaotic evacuation, Pentagon officials now say both ISIS in Afghanistan and al-Qaeda have the intent to launch attacks on the West, and that ISIS could be able to do so by as early as next spring, and al-Qaeda could do so within 2 years. Estimates say there are about 2,000 ISIS fighters left in Afghanistan. Of course, ISIS was responsible for the suicide attack at the Kabul airport that killed those 13 American service members and dozens of Afghans. The Taliban, like the U.S., is an enemy of ISIS, so they are motivated to go after ISIS, but the Pentagon says their ability to do so is yet to be determined, George.
And Martha, from the beginning of the Afghan withdrawal, administration officials have reassured us that they have the capabilities to contain this terror threat.
They have, George. The U.S. has facilities in the Persian Gulf and Qatar and Bahrain to monitor and go after terror groups, but that is more than 1,500 miles away, and as yet the U.S. has not been able to secure basing rights any closer to Afghanistan, and without a U.S. presence on the ground, intelligence simply isn't as good, and the risk is higher, George.
Martha Raddatz, thanks.
Well, hey there, GMA fan.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Delta Airlines to roll out touchless airport experience. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Now to the future of travel. With the holidays around the corner, some major airlines are streamlining the passenger experience with brand new technology that could save you time. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez joined us from Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta with all the details. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Michael, good morning. This is the new technology that's going to be rolling out next week here in Atlanta and Detroit. They are hoping to change the way America travels, one face at a time. What was once a thing only seen in movies like Minority Report is now very close to being a reality. This morning, Delta is just days away from launching a first-of-its-kind pilot program in two of America's largest airports. The airline, along with TSA, creating a touchless airport experience, from bag drop to security to boarding.
So is this the future of flying? This is the future in so many ways. Basically, we want to make the airport experience as effortless as possible.
So this is how it works. We got here to the express bag drop, lower the mask, and it recognized me right away. It tells me to place the bag on the belt. And now what it's doing is it's running my passport number that's in my profile with the customs system, and it's about to print that bag tag. And here we go. The system works a lot like the facial recognition used to unlock your iPhone. Once at the TSA security checkpoint, the only ID you need is your face. A camera takes a photo, and an officer confirms that you match the customs database. And boarding is a lot like the bag drop. You just lower your mask, I match the manifest, and I'm ready to go. Meanwhile, American Airlines is also testing similar technology over in Dallas, so really, it does look like this could be the future of air travel in America. Guys,
That is something, huh?
It really is.
Yeah. Thank you, Gio.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Rob.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Criminal charges possible in deadly shooting on Rust film set. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Dan, what do you expect to hear from the DA and sheriff today?
I expect them to talk about what they found so far and where they go from here. I don't expect that they're going to announce charging decisions, etc. What they found so far is going to be what we've seen in some of those search warrants. And the single most important thing that they have found so far is that, according to the DA, they found bullets. If they found bullets on that scene, that in and of itself is a problem. Meaning that's different from shell casings. So if they found actual bullets, ammunition that was all over that scene, the question is going to be why? Why were there live bullets on that scene?
And that gets to the possibility of criminal charges for the producers.
Absolutely. Look, criminal charges, as the DA says, are on the table. They have to be on the table right now, right? Someone died there. And it sure seems like there were a lot of problems on that set. Does that necessarily mean you get criminal charges? No. Problems don't necessarily mean criminal charges. You're going to need a level of negligence, recklessness that led to the death. But this DA has to keep criminal charges on the table as of right now.
How long do you think it'll take to sort this out?
Well, she's saying weeks, if not months. Here's my guess. My guess is it's going to take them a couple of weeks, but we may not hear anything for a couple of months. Meaning, I think once they figure out where they're going with it, then they will approach probably attorneys for the defendants, etc., and we'll see where it goes from there. But I think this is going to move comparatively quickly.
Dan, what do you make of the unconfirmed reports that some were taking part in target practice?
Yeah, see, if that's true, that they were using the same weapon, that is totally unacceptable, right? You talk to anyone who's worked on a set. Right. Yeah. They will tell you the notion that the same weapon that they were using for target practice is being brought back in to use is unacceptable. The word that one expert in this used to me is it has to be sequestered. When you have a weapon like that, you sequester it. You would never, in breaks, take it out and use it for shooting, etc. So now the question's going to be civil versus criminal. There is no doubt there are going to be lawsuits filed about this. The question is going to be, and we'll have to read through the lines a little bit today in the press conference, is this going to rise to the level of possible criminal charges?
Quite a story. Dan Abrams, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we are going to switch gears now, and let's go into weather. And here is a look at the weather across the United States for this Thursday. As you can see, it's all dry along here. And then over here you got some rain with some rain/thunderstorms and some severe thunderstorms possible as well. So the storm was over here yesterday and shifted into this part of the United States. Over Chicago, Florida, and all these states here. And then over here is dry. And over here and here, you got critical fire weather possible with some dry along here and in between here. And then way up here, you got some mixed precipitation, and you got some rain, and then in the red here, you got a little bit of heavy rain / flash flooding possible. And that is a look at the weather across the United States for this Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. And we are going to switch gears now. And let's take a look at Deals in Steals. Upgrade your life. Let's take a look at that right now.
I want the reports, and it better be paper.
It is, Mr. Pulps. Fax machine use and paper-based onboarding can...
And it is time for Deals and Steals, where we partner with companies to bring our viewers incredible savings. And Tori Johnson is here back in studio with some deals on products that are easy upgrades for your everyday life. So, Tori, I love how you described this to me in the commercial break. This is some yummy shapewear.
It is yummy shapewear, but can I just say, this is the first time the three of us are together.
Yeah.
I was back last week, but you were away giving away $1 million.
Yeah.
So it's kind of exciting to be all here together. So we're starting with Yummy, as you said. It's shapewear that will give you kind of that gentle squeeze, but not that suffocating, right? So much shapewear is like suffocating. This is like a hug, a gentle squeeze, kind of just what you want in all the right places. We have a huge assortment from Yummy of all of their best-selling silhouettes, all slashed in half. They start at $19. Really good deal. So good upgrade.
Fantastic.
Good upgrade.
All right.
Then we're coming over here. This is Mally and Lily, and what I like about this crossbody bag is it allows you to go hands-free, and it's a very slim silhouette, so it's not going to add any bulk, especially as we go into coat season. Having a heavy coat, then a big bag, it's kind of a lot of stuff. So what's cool about this is it's a nice slim silhouette with lots of compartments. It's lined. It's just kind of a workhorse bag is what I would call it, and today it is $24 and free shipping from Mally and Lily. We like that.
This is great.
This is your jam. You have a lot of these.
I do like that because you don't want the extra weight, but you need what you need.
And you want to be hands-free because you got to be on your phone, right?
Exactly.
Right? All right, next up, Sterling Forever. We've got a huge assortment from them. This is a fan favorite line. What's great is that it's all just very on-trend pieces that are accessibly priced. Pearls are a really big thing now, so you see lots of options in pearls. What's great, too, about this line is everything they make is designed to be mixed and matched, so you don't have to kind of have a matchy-matchy set. You create your own look with this. Every single one of the pieces today, even more than what you see here, ranges from $10 to $20.
Wow.
So it's a really good savings from this one.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now, I love this. It's a good-looking table here.
It's a good-looking table.
Yes.
It's a good-looking table.
Yes.
And this company, Flex, was started 10 years ago with the idea that you can look good and do good at the same time. So one of the products, that one right there, that's part of their charity collection. That particular watch, as well as this one here, enabled the sales of that, enabled 1,000 kids with autism to go to camp. So all of these that are from different collections have done things like provide clean water, provide meals to people who are hungry. They do a lot of really good stuff. We also have their eco collection, just a huge assortment from this brand. We love a company that gives back, does good, and makes you feel good about your purchase. These prices today start at $10.
Okay, men's and women's,
Yeah,
but some
anyone
unisex,
can wear
right?
this.
Right.
Anyone can wear this.
Love it.
Absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
where-
And we got sneakers.
This one right here, baby.
Sneakers.
It's another fun table.
So
All right.
what's cool about this is all about the shoelaces. So the kicks are cool too, but these are about the shoelaces. So these are no-tie elastic laces so that you can turn any shoe into a no-tie shoe. So you get that really sleek look, but it's also great for kids, for adults, anyone with mobility challenges where it makes tying shoelaces difficult. A viewer told me she's got arthritis in her fingers, and so the ability to have no-tie elastic laces is amazing. They work for sneakers, dress shoes, boots, any kind of shoes where there's laces. You can replace them with these, and today you will get 2 packs for $10.
Okay, this isn't a shoe.
It's not a shoe
idea.
deal, but it's for your shoes.
I love that.
Okay, TJ and Amy, what have I taught you guys about betting?
That you... Well,
Yes.
you can say it. Not me.
Go ahead. I have taught you guys.
You don't want to sweat for the wrong reason.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is what you need to know when you are buying
We pay
betting.
attention. We do pay
You
attention.
pay attention. That is is what you need to know when you buy bedding. So, Siju, and it's true, right? You want bedding that is cool, breathable, durable, that's going to feel good, that's going to last. This bedding washes well. We've got so many different options. So if you just want to upgrade your pillowcases or your duvet cover, or you want to go for the whole thing, today's the day to do it, because this is a really beautiful line. It is all slashed in half. These prices today start at $20.
It really does feel nice.
I am so honored to know that you two do pay attention.
That one's stuck in my head. I don't know why.
I get it. I understand.
Tori, it is so good to have you back in the studio. So no more remotes.
Hugging. Sorry.
No more.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, wait. Who knows about remotes? Who knows about remotes?
Okay. Well, hopefully you're here forever. Now, thanks. We partner with all these amazing companies on these great deals to get you. Of course, visit our website for all the best deals. Tori, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin.
Okay, there you go. Very cool indeed. And let's switch gears now, and let's go into entertainment news. And in your entertainment news, Adam Levine reacts to Stage Crasher. Let's take a listen to that video from Entertainment Tonight.
In a perilous time, Senator Maggie Hassan is protecting our democracy by supporting a bill to end dark money, protect our freedom to vote, and secure our elections. Thank Hassan for supporting the Freedom to Vote Act.
That's Adam Levine brushing off someone he didn't need over the weekend.
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
Yep, it sure was. And ET has an eyewitness account of the now viral moment. Here's what went down. On Saturday, Adam's band Maroon 5 was jamming out at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles. Performing their hit song, Sunday Morning. But things took a turn when one fan decided to get up close and personal with the singer. In this video posted to TikTok, you can see the female fan rush on stage and hug Adam mid-song. After security escorts the woman away, the 42-year-old singer looks visibly shaken from the interaction. According to the TikTok user who was in the audience and shared the video, the woman snuck onto the right side of the stage and, quote, came out of nowhere. The eyewitness tells ET, quote, it all happened so quickly. The security guards took her right away. All of us were super confused because we didn't know if Adam was joking or not. The video has since gone viral and now boasts over 700,000 likes. But before the bizarre incident, fans were living their best lives at the star-studded event. A benefit concert put on by Audacity called We Can Survive, featuring artists like Maroon 5, plus Doja Cat, Shawn Mendes, The Kid Laroi, Coldplay, and the Black Eyed Peas. The show was a success, raising over $800,000 for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this Thursday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great rest of your Thursday, everyone, and see you back here tomorrow for another edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. Bye now.